guys, welcome back to ASMR Soldier, to the Monday night decompression stream. Please let me know if there's any issues with the audio. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful night. I hope your Monday was extremely productive. And I hope that you guys are ready to relax. So far, no comments on the audio. I think we're doing okay. Alright, before we get started, guys, I'm still trying to get to 50 followers. That would be great if we could hit that tonight. If we cannot, no big deal. Audio is crystal clear. Thank you so much. Excellent. I'm just trying to give you guys the best audio, visual, ASMR experience right now. That's my goal. If you guys want to follow me on my social media, you can. I have it right here. Right, my Patreon, my YouTube, my Twitter, my Twitch. And also I have my TikTok. Where is it? Right there. It's my TikTok right there. What's really cool about the chat that pops up right up here is that YouTube and Twitch can interact with each other. I don't know if you've ever done that before joining my stream, but I think that is pretty cool. So let's go ahead. We've got that out of the way. Let's go ahead and start with some light brushing that's going to remind us of how amazing the brushing sounds can be, and how great the sounds of the brushes remind you, as they do me, of the ocean. So let's take this cover off. Right. I'm going to be a little more careful with my bead because it makes the microphone. Right. I got my handy dandy brush. It's some little cheap makeup brush, but it's got no makeup on it. Brand new. Candy, what's up? Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm excited to see you all. I might have to turn up the gain a little bit. There we go. Of course, you guys could all ask questions, make requests. It all depends. Yeah. Brush me like your French soldiers. That's funny. Welcome to Vector. So glad to have you here. He has been trying to poach all of the YouTube viewers and make them come over to the Twitch side. I'm not sure if you're a he, please correct me if I'm wrong. As you can see, I got a nice little decorative plant from the kitchen. I decided to put it there. All it needs is a little bit of like an LED or something. Maybe coming out of the middle, make it look a little cool. best career choice. That's fucking hilarious. That's freaking hilarious. Now, I've already got a nice little spread here of ASMR toys. And I think towards the end, we're going to pull out the frog. I really hope that we can get to the 50 subscriber or follower mark. I'm sorry. Down by the river, we had a little talk. Kaylee knows what I'm talking about. Look, I changed it purple to match the light that I got going on tonight. Trying to make it a little more interactive. Oh yeah. Got some tapping sounds. Got some of these things. I know these are pretty fun. Look them up. I've got some harp. Right, this stuff is pretty good. Makes some pretty good ASMR. That was my dang shoulder. I told you I'm getting old. I'm getting really, really old. At least my body feels old. Oh yeah, man, of course, look at that. Ready to go. In one of the streams, I tried to put like glitter in it, but it didn't. Like the glitter didn't set right, and it ended up just like clumping up, and it looked terrible. It's kind of clumped up all over the top. I don't know, that glitter just wasn't very, I guess, hydrophobic. I mean, I guess it was hydrophobic. It didn't want to split apart and become part of the water molecules. Science. Knowledge. Try doing this. We'll try every 10 minutes if there's no request. Just alternate different triggers, different sounds. Like when it comes around the back, there it sounds very, I can't describe it. It feels really nice on my ears. Big upset. It was pretty good. My wife and I, we got a lot done today in terms of our PCS move. Kind of frustrating because we're going to Korea and we have to drive across the country to drop my car off and drop off my dog, and then we have to drive back to home station to fly out of here, and it's a lot, you know. It's by far the most stressful move I have ever made in my career, for sure. Very stressful. How was your day? Was it productive? was it chill, laid back? I wasn't able to find those, like the dishwashing gloves, because I really do like those. I was not able to find them, unfortunately. I'll probably find them when I get to Korea. That's the frustrating part. Gotta keep it clean. Microphone. Alright. Do a run at work and do the same thing over. Work in a warehouse in Texas and it's okay. I like to move on to something else, like your own business. You're looking forward to the Korean tingles? Yeah. Candyman, I could definitely understand that when you're just kind of in a slump and you're like on a plateau as far as, you know, potential career progression. It can be very frustrating. It's just so monotonous over and over and over and over. You're doing just the same thing. I completely understand, man. Completely understand. And as far as the Korean tingles, I'm not gonna do no mukbang. I'm looking forward to that food though. That food is gonna be A1. See, like sounds like this. It kind of remind me of fire, like crackling. That's nice. Jesus Acosta, how you been? Hello, Ben. Okay, where am I from? I'm from Cuba. I was born in Cuba, raised in Florida. You have a 9-month-old daughter, been at the job a year. COVID, so staying in support. Yeah. You know, but that's what you gotta do sometimes, yeah. You know, you gotta make that sacrifice, and make that sacrifice for your family. You know, especially now that you have a newborn. I know the stress and the pressure of having to provide for your family. Trust me, I know all too well. And congratulations, by the way, on your baby girl. That's awesome. I wouldn't be able to have a daughter. I would probably end up in jail because, you know, the wrong guy would try to hit on her when she's a little older, and I'll probably murder somebody. Yeah, no. It does, man. When you have that ability to give to your family, you know, what you didn't have when you were younger. I know that as a man, it just makes you feel like you're walking on a cloud, man. That's awesome. Keep up the good work, bro. worst, man. That stuff can come out of nowhere, and it'll come. Yeah, I'm sure you know it'll completely total your car. But if you have gap insurance, it's kind of like a gift a little bit, you know. And the rain, I could, if it was raining right now, I would have my back door open to the little porch that I have, and I'd rack out. I'd drink a cold beer. I'd be racked out, man. What's gonna suck about going to Korea is I'm not gonna be able to make any more gun ASMRs because you know we can't have weapons out there. Only the army issued ones. We had a tornado watch work, and then just like 45 minutes of work. And oh wow. Oh yeah. Some of the pho. I'm saying it right. Pho. I wish I had some tape to put it on and take it off. Dang. Hey Brayden, how you doing? Welcome back. Welcome. So that was a comment from the YouTube side, and now Candy is replying on the Twitch side. I like to play Folk-ing, man. Oh, that's funny, dude. A little bit of wordplay. I like it. Alright, on to the next one. Now we can goof off with all three. Or we can just do one at a time. Yes, Ben, yeah. Noah, I have a couple Noah channels programmed on my radio. When I do long distance driving, or even if I go to the field, I can have beforehand knowledge of what's going on in the field, because the worst thing that I want to happen out there is getting caught in the rain and not have any gear or go over ruck and far as heck. Don't want that. Alright, let's try one for now, and then we'll move into connecting them, kind of seeing if there's a difference. These are kind of loud. Pretty relaxing. Quite long. That. And it's always infantry. Oh yeah, man. If it's not raining, then we're not training. About one more. That was tiny. That was a little baby one. Here we go. A little bit more aggressive this time. And we're gonna put it back together. just as aggressive. Alright, here we go. Or try to at least, gosh. Say Burger King, you can't have here. Hey, listen. I'm all for difficult, realistic training, okay? Not over the top, put your life in danger training, but I'm all for realistic, situational training. I'm all for it. Alright, you know what? Let's put the green one in the middle. This green one is like a nice little lime in this light here. There we go. And let's pull it apart. Training phrase. Yes, that's what NTO say. Came apart in my face and I got a little scared. No homo. Alright, back together. Thank you. That's an extremely nice comment, and I'm glad you could finally, make it to one of the live streams. And you say I'm your favorite ASM artist, man. That's big. I think that's pretty big. Thank you so much. It's dope. Actually, let's put the third one on now. There we go. Alright, let's get this third one hooked up. I wonder if you guys, if it'll sound. It sounds very weird. It sounds almost robotic. Very weird. Brayden, so I kind of already had an interest in making YouTube content, and I started to make it with my at the time fiance. That's gonna come apart. At the time fiance, we're married now, but it wasn't working out. We kept getting into little disagreements, right? Because her job would let her out late, or my job would let me out late, and then it would be hard to find the time to go to the gym and record the workout and the video and everything, and then to go back home and edit it and everything. It just wasn't working out. And I was sleeping one night, man, I'm not even joking, and I saw this like vision of myself kind of doing like ASMR, and I looked more into it, and that's kind of how I got started, and kind of brought my personal life, soldier. I'm a soldier, and the ASMR my hobby, and I put them together. You get ASMR soldier. Alright, I'm gonna read your comment, Candy, don't worry. It says, but the 4 hood rollover LMTV happened while I was in the field. We as a National Guard company had to leave because our company got stuck and had the base fire department to pull them out of the mud. The incident was November 2015. We made Army News. Oh, I remember that. 2015. I was in Korea. 2015, I was in Korea my first time. If I remember, there was like a soldier that got ran over by like a tank or an LMTV because they didn't have the sleeping area sectioned off. And that's freaking scary, man. Can you imagine? You go to sleep and then like a tank comes over and rolls over you. What can you do at that point? You're kind of stuck. It's extremely unfortunate, to be honest. Sorry, I'm just making some ones. Alright. We're back. Green and yellow are the only ones. Jesus. Green and red. Like lime and red. The only ones that stick together. The blue didn't want to play. And it's apart. Let's get this side together. Bring it back in. They're pretty nice, they're pretty relaxing. I'm gonna try to do them a little bit slower, okay? Some real tingles, here we go. Hey Travis, welcome. I hope you get some good rest, man. I hope you get some good rest. I've been really well. Today was a little bit stressful. But hey, we gotta continue moving forward. Hey, Z-Fed, welcome, welcome. On the YouTube side, welcome. And Travis, I like your icon or your profile. I don't know what it's called for YouTube. Dragon Ball Z. I love Dragon Ball Z. Alright, I think this guy's pushed all the way in, huh? There we go. Alright. I think the next one we can try. Super Saiyan God Goku. Yeah, man. Goku is one of my favorites, but I gotta tell you, my favorite character is Kid Buu. I love Kid Buu. So powerful because he's so young and he doesn't know anything. He doesn't know how strong he is. I love Kid Buu. Alright, so we're going to do next the Flarp. The blue one first, and believe it or not, these are scented. I don't think it says it on here, but these are scented. And the top one smells like blueberries, right? Like blueberries, and then this one here smells like like strawberries. Oh my god, it's so good. I wish I could like hold it up so you could smell it. It smells so good. Let's get it out of here, huh? Alright, I gotta really tighten this up because I have it on a boom arm. My uniform and Kid Buu. Yeah, Kid Buu is freaking OP, man. I have another one that I can't use because it has a gonna lurk. Thanks for ASMR. Hey, thank you for the comment. Thank you so much. Oh dang. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I have some slime. Legitimate slime, but it gets stuck to everything, and if I use that, I'm gonna have a bad day. I'm gonna ruin my microphone. So I cannot do that. This one's already kind of getting stuck to my hand. Not too bad though. else it doesn't. Oh my god. Sorry. Or else it doesn't evenly. I'm sorry about that, guys. Alright. Let's go ahead and continue the show. See, look, it looks all weird. Nice. And squared, right? Look at that massive bubble. That wasn't so bad. Uh-oh. There we go. Yes, it is a silicone ring. I cannot tell you at all what brand it is. My wife bought it for me, I think on Amazon, like a 3-pack. So I have this one. This is like a navy blue, and then I have one that's kind of like an olive drab. It's like a greenish, darker green, and then a standard black one. But I lost the black one. But I have no idea, man. Just like an off Amazon brand, and it hasn't broken. It's super. Sometimes you gotta go with the off-brand stuff, especially if it's like something like this. For me, the ring, it symbolizes a lot, but the material aspect of it, $20, a 3-pack, good to go. Let's get it nice and squared, huh? Before we move on to the pink one, good smelling one. I wonder if I could get them both to join. That'll be pretty neat, I think. Yeah, I understand. When I went through basic, one of the things they told us, right, was to like take a ring off. Like if it was metallic, we weren't even allowed to wear dog tags. Like take them off or get a silicone ring. Like, so I understand. Yeah, you get shocked, you're screwed. Oh, a little rough there. Now that sounded like the ocean. Good God. Hey, if you're still watching off of Twitch, the 2 viewers that I have, thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Here we go. There we go. Oh, really? Thanks. My favorite trigger. Hold on. My favorite trigger to listen to is like water sounds, and I'll demonstrate here in a little bit, right? Come on. Guys, I'm so sorry. Right, like water sounds, rain, a stream, anything, man. I'm so sorry about that. That was so loud. That was driving me. I don't blame you if you don't love me anymore. It's okay. I'm sorry. And my favorite trigger to record is probably like brushing or tapping sounds. too loud because on my end it's deafening. And this one's not too bad either. It reminds me a lot of like water, I'd say. Just a little slimier. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, gotta pop all of those little air bubbles, or those are no good. Alright. Now what? I think we should move on to the pink one. Oh, snap. We'll move on to the pink one. And then after those 10-minute intervals, we'll go on to the water jar. Alright, let's put this lid back on. See, that's not bad either. I just don't have any long nails like a girl. I can't scratch at it. Alright. Go ahead and get this guy. Look at that. I'm sorry about that loud sound, but hey, Grow Gaming, thank you for following. You're getting us up to 34, almost at 50. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Here we go. This one's, I think, a little easier to work with. Oh, it's nice and cold. This one definitely spreads a little bit more, so it's nice. Second, guys, 1 second. One second. I gotta get a drink of this water. I'm freaking dehydrated here. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. Here we go. See, now my hands, they smell like strawberry. Very glittery strawberries, and it kind of matches the light. Yeah, although this is a pink, the light I have on is like a purple. It's not bad, it's pretty nice. Here we go. See, this one kind of falls apart a little bit more, but then it makes. Okay, goodness, stuck all up in my hands. Those are all those air bubbles inside. That one's a big one. Popped. Thank you, Travis. Thank you. I just, I try to honestly give like the best content that I can. You know, I'm not like a massive streamer or YouTuber or nothing, but I genuinely like to create this content, and I like interacting with the viewers. It makes it much more interesting as well for the viewer, because now you guys are watching it live and I'm getting to know you a little bit, you're getting to know me a little bit. I'm freaking dehydrated. And I should have started doing live streams a long time ago, because they're a lot more fun. A lot more fun. Oh no. Dang it, it got stuck on itself. It's okay. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. I'm pretty sure that a lot of my friends would view me in a different light if they like saw this right now. Like, man, this dude is playing with some freaking pink glitter slime, whispering into a mic. But hey, man, to be honest, if they don't pay my bills, if they're not my family, then their negative opinions of me really don't matter all that much. Back in there. And now my hands smell great. There we go. Got it nice and sealed up. Alright, let's do the water jar next. I really enjoy this one because it's a combination of tapping and water sounds at different tones, at a higher tone, at a lower tone, so. Alright, here we go. Crispy chicken. So I have a schedule up on Twitch. So I try to stream as often as I can. I try to keep it very consistent, but I'm moving pretty soon, and the army life keeps me very busy. So I try to do, I think, Monday, Thursday, and Saturday for sure. But last week I squeezed in Friday and Sunday, so I try to make it as consistent, and when I do decide to stream, I try to put it out there well in advance enough for people to, either decide, hey, I want to dedicate, waiting 30 minutes, an hour to watch this stream, or I'll catch it on the back end, the flip side. And then the other comment was, you can't stress enough how amazing of an attitude that is. You've seen more talented people. He said, I've seen more talented people than me quit the program I'm in because they thought they couldn't do it and let people get to them. Yeah, man, you gotta believe in yourself first, and if other people want to come along for the ride, cool. But I'm not gonna change my ride for other people or how they think of me, Do I want people to like me? Sure, right? I want to be influential, especially in my position in the army. I'm a leader, right? I have to be able to influence my subordinates to accomplish the mission without resorting to aggressive tones, right? If I could get those individuals to not like me but respect me, respect my leadership abilities and my knowledge, and they'll do it more enthusiastically. You know what I mean? A good leader doesn't have to yell. Sometimes there's a time for yelling, and there's a time for leading. Hello, Brienne Jojo. Hello. Welcome back. Happy to have you. Happy to have you. I also like to kind of do this. Hey, Philip. How's it going? Brian, Jojo, I am doing well. It's been a bit of a stressful day, I'm not gonna lie, but my wife and I got a lot accomplished as far as getting our move ready. Our PCS move, right? PCS stands for Permanent Change of Stations. It's been a stressful day, and now here in about a month or so, the movers are gonna come. They're gonna pack everything up, and I will not be able to stream in the month of May. Oh my god, I don't know how long. For a while, I'll be able to stream because I'll have my phone, but I won't have my setup. I won't have quality lighting. I'll have a little, I'll have the microphone, but it's gonna kind of suck to not have the stuff with me until the movers bring all of our stuff to Korea. And Philip, for some reason, I can see your message on here, but I cannot see it pop up here. You said you did not get a notification for the stream. That's really weird. And thank you. I will try. Hey, there you are. Go. Grow Game FR. Never mind. See his stuff. It's all coming in late. I got you, Philip. Perfect timing. The 10 minutes are up. These are pretty nice too. For some reason, these remind me of, like butterfly wings. You'd rather be fishing. Why did they make me move to another country? Because, they need soldiers in those other countries. And it's my turn again. So it happens. Oh, thank you, Travis. I appreciate that. How often do I go out? Honestly, rarely. Rarely do I go out. I'm a very at home kind of a person. I like to stay at home. And when we do go out, it's like for dinner or something. Or maybe there's a movie that, my wife really, really wants to see. But we rarely go out, to be honest. I like to go to work, come home, go to the gym, come home and eat and sleep. Let me look at these chats. Your ASMR name. All you need is your phone and us. Get yourself a stream. That's true. Pink glittery stuff is a bonus. And it's gonna get there eventually. They told us within 1 to 2 months of us landing in Korea, it'll arrive. So that's not too bad. That's not terrible. I'm okay with that. And you'd rather be fishing. I am going to be in Korea for 1 to 2 years. It all depends on what my wife and I decide to do. It all depends. See, these sound like little butterfly wings. Just maybe if I turn up the gain just a little bit. Okay. Alright, 80. Shout out to Twitch. We have 7 viewers on Twitch and 5 viewers on YouTube. What? It says wait, not to get like that, but what country army are you in? I am in the US Army. Candy, thank you so much. Thank you, man. I the best person that I can for the people that I love and the people that love me. You know, not for anybody else. Just for my family, right? I'm very much about family. Family is super important to me. Yes, I will see my son again. That's one of the pieces of this PCS move that's so stressful. We have to coordinate to go see my son, see my wife's family, then see my family, and then fly out. Because 12 months, 12 to 24 months is a long time. And even though while we're out there, we're gonna, attempt to come back and visit once a year, right? If we're there longer than the 2 years. How often do you guys go to, like, I want to say drafted, but I know you're not. Man, yeah, there hasn't been a draft since the Vietnam War. So everyone that's in the military now has joined willingly and voluntarily. And it all depends how often we have to go overseas. Some people choose to go to like Korea or Germany or Hawaii or Alaska, right? They choose. Other times, your name comes up on a list and it's your turn. It's just the way it is. Butterfly bumping into things. Oh, okay, I get it. How often do we have to move? It's usually, at least in the army, it's about every 3 years, which goes by super fast. Well, I know what I mean, like how often you go to war or like missions. So there's no active war for the US right now. And we go training a lot, What the heck was that? And by that I mean a microphone acting funny. By that I mean we will go gather up all of our equipment, all of our people, and we'll go train simulations. Ian, welcome. I'm doing good, man. Bit of a stressful day, but we're here to decompress on a Monday night and relax and enjoy the stream because it's gonna be a good week. Gabriel, thank you. Look at that, we're at 35 out of 50 subs. We're so close. We're so close. Of course, go for it. Go for it, go for it. Yeah, the frog's coming, but I'm gonna do that towards the end of the stream. Towards the end. I do not have a fishing bowl. I don't. I want to get one when I get out to Korea because my wife and I, we have so much stuff, and already my little ASMR setup is taking up quite a bit of space. So unfortunately I don't have a bowl. I do have this guy, right? Very similar. But I will do the frog, Ian. I will do it. Alright, you have to be headed to bed. Travis, thank you for coming by. Thank you for chatting it up with us. I hope you decompressed a little bit. I hope I was able to help you out and make your night just that much better. You enjoy the rest of your night, man, and you get some rest, and we'll see you next time. Wednesday, Thursday. I gotta look at the schedule. Fishbowl effect. Yeah, man, let me know. What are you talking about? You could send me a message on Twitch, a direct whisper, as they call it. Go for it, man. Oh no, look, we lost lost one. Went from 35 to 34. I do have, oh no, I packed that up too, man. I have my I have two books that I like to read on the way when I travel. I have the SAS survival handbook, right? Very weird, I know. And then I have The Art of War. That is a very dry read, but it's very interesting, and I've always been told by everybody that it's such a phenomenal book, so I'm trying to finish it. I'm sorry about that, Candy. I have those books unfortunately packed up. How many tattoos do you have? I have 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 tattoos, and I have one brand. Story time. Alright, story time. Story times are the best, right? I'm gonna tell you how I got this brand. I do have it, yeah, I could read some of it. Story time real quick. When I was almost 12 years ago, right? It was my first year in the army. We go to the field, and I'm young and dumb. I think I'm like 21 or 22 at this time. And we're in the tent, right? The day's over, right? Day 1 or day 2 is done, everything is set up, and things are working, and we're all getting ready for bed. So we start shooting the breeze with some of the guys, and we're talking about tattoos and branding and things like that. And one of my guys, he said to me, he's like, hey man, I can brand you tonight. And I was like, bet, let's do it, bro. So what did he do, right? You know, those big flashlights that the army has, they're kind of like this, but they come up like an L, right? An L-shaped flashlight. Well, at the bottom there's a cap. You twist it off and the batteries fall out. But in there is a spring. And what did they do? They took that spring and they shaped it and they shaped it. And then he's like, hey man, hold him down. Hold him down because it's gonna flail. And I'm like, I'm not gonna flail around, man. I can handle some pain. Either way, they held me down. Heats up the little piece of metal and he stuck it on the side of my calf. And initially it didn't hurt as bad. It wasn't until like the next day when it started to like get infected. It started to get a little bit infected because I haven't showered, right? I didn't shower for like 2 weeks. And it started to smell so bad, like the smell of burnt skin and burnt hair on my leg. It was crazy. It was pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. But luckily, healed up fine. It does look like a nice, cheap brand, right? Like if someone just real quick. And that was about 10 years ago, so it's kind of healing up to the point where you could barely notice that it's there. You try to be cognitive, but you're a trained and good little E4. Were you in the army or in the Marines? Do you think that's a badass thing? I want to get way more tattoos, man. I want to get way more tattoos, but the problem is they are so freaking expensive right now. Well, they've always been expensive, but you know, I guess you gotta pay for the quality, you know, and quality tattoos, you know. Oh, Army National Guard, okay. Are you still in? I've only got about 8-9 years left. I don't know, maybe I'll do 22 years or 23, as long as my body freaking lets me, man. I'm not gonna lie. As long as my body lets me, I will probably keep doing this. You know, no signs of slowing down. Alright, I've also got some of this nice gift paper. Some of this stuff is like the best. It might be a little bit too loud, but like crinkling, I can't do it, but you're out in your Texas hippie vet. You want an octopus tattoo and an angelfish from Nemo and Dory. Yeah, dude, those movies are great. But you know what? And like I said, 8 to 10 years, I'll be a veteran hippie too, bro. That might be a little too loud. I might have to do it back here. Because I'm watching a little audio bar and it sounds really loud. Once it kind of comes down, it's about this size. It doesn't sound as good to me. It's not bad at all, but now it's just a tiny, useless, white little ball of paper. Bro, that national card was the table. Yeah, man, people, people give the national guard and the reserves a hard time, right? Because they're not active duty, they don't do it all the time. But I'll tell you what, I've worked with some National Guard and reservist infantry, engineers, scouts that were like on top of their game. You know what I mean? They were like a very fluid machine with no cogs, jammed up. It was great to work with those guys. You love your Fort Couch. One day I will be at Fort Couch. One day. Alright, let's try some of these little guys right here. Oh man, I've never been a cook, but I've been to KP and I freaking hate it. One of my hardest challenges in the military, I think it's taking a step back and realizing that you're not infallible, that you can be wrong, that you can screw up. I think in one simple word is accountability. Being holding myself accountable for predicaments and situations that I was in, and not always pointing the finger. I think that was one of the biggest challenges, was to kind of hold a mirror up to myself and say, hey man, you're messing up. You gotta cut this out. It's your fault you're here. Okay, so the way you do a fishbowl effect, I'll send in a whisper effect, and after this, so first you get a fishbowl and you put CQM. Gotta read that, CQM, and every time you put the fishbowl over the cam, you do an audible sounds. Oh, okay, so it's like it's covering the mic, but it's a visual and auditory thing at the same time. Oh. Okay. I will have to try that. That is interesting. That's interesting. We gotta have some random triggers going, guys. Some cowboy hat tapping. Yeah, I gotta go get it. time is it? What time is it where you guys are at right now? Right now for me it's 9:40. So it's not too late. I do a little bit longer because I do have to wake up tomorrow. And I kind of grew up with the whole Fast and Furious car scene, you know. Very like import. I love that stuff, import. But obviously, as you get older, you look at the supercars and you're like, oh my god, these things are so sexy. They're so fast. They sound amazing. But now I'm just happy to have a car that works. Man, Jesus. It is late for you guys in some places. 11:40, yeah, Eastern time. 8:40 for Philip. 11:47. Oh, insomnia. Grow gaming insomnia. That's right. Yeah, I think my wife honestly might have the same thing. Did you look up? No, I did not yet. You know what, man? I'm not messing this up again. I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna write this down, Candy, because I told you I would and I didn't, and I feel like a POS. Alright, so Rift. Okay. I will watch this. I will watch this. And next time, when I stream and you ask me, look, I even wrote it down. It's on my bill. I can't show you because it says my address right on it, but next time you ask me about this, you're gonna be like, hey, did you watch that thing I told you to watch? I can't pronounce it very well. Ephemeral Rift. And I'll be like, I did. Thank you, man. You guys are so understanding and kind, bro. Oh, the fishbowl for sure. For sure. You do the Zulu time, please. Ben, believe this. Yeah, doing Zulu time. I think from here it's, I think plus 16 hours, if I'm not mistaken. Which is kind of a lot of math for me. I'm not good at math. I'm not good at math whatsoever. Alright, I'm going to pause very quickly so I can get this cowboy hat, okay? So listen, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I will explain. Or if somebody wants to explain very quickly to Philip. But don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Alright? I'm back, okay? You see? That wasn't so bad. That was pretty fast, right? I think that was pretty fast. Only downside is I can't put on my headphones. So the other cowboy hat I packed up in a box. So I have, it's literally a hat made out of straw, but it's so comfortable. It's, at least the top part, it's very breathable and it has this flexible little band. Just kind of hugs my head. Bro, no joke, you look like an actor and actually look like the guy who says family in the Furious. Don't say that. In fact, I do not look like Vin Diesel. I do not look like Vin Diesel. I look like a rancher who loves Let's see how it sounds, okay? Let me know if it's any good, because this is a much more like flexible material. So it might not be. Thank you, Philip. There it is. Really sweet of you. It's a very flexible material. Walker Day, Amazon, welcome, welcome. Oh yes, the Zulu time. So the reason the military uses Zulu time is because it's easier to just synchronize all of our equipment to the central line, right? Where that time zone is. It's just easier. I don't think it's... Yes, Ben, exactly. Grow Gaming, you can go over to the YouTube side and subscribe. That'll be great. I would appreciate it. You missed it earlier, Philip. We were doing some tapping with a little cardboard. Tonio, what's up? What's up? Of John Bernthal. I am so bad with names and faces. Oh no, you're good then, bro. Don't worry about it. I have to use it for school, but I suck at it. I have to keep track of military time conversion and conversion. I'm gonna show you, Ben, a very quick way to convert military time from civilian time to military time. Let's say it's 8 o'clock. Okay, it's 8 o'clock. So in military time, right, that's, think, right, 8 o'clock. You add another 2 p.m., 8 p.m. becomes 2000, right? You just add 2 and it becomes 2000. If it's 9 o'clock p.m., then it's 2100, right? If it's 10 o'clock p.m., 2200. If it's before p.m., it's just 0350, you know, and that'll be 3:50 a.m. But that's the easiest way that I remembered it before I joined the army. Just add 2 to whatever number it is, right? So pretend it's 8 o'clock. Pretend you have 18 right here. 18. You add 2. Boom, 2000. 8 o'clock is 2000. 9 o'clock p.m. is 2100. Done. Done. I think so far this is my most comfortable hat. My most comfortable one. Because it doesn't, like, you see, it doesn't squeeze. It doesn't squeeze my head as much. Ben, I hope that made sense. You know, I hope I didn't confuse you further, to be honest. Add 2. Not 12, add 2. So, real quick, right now for me, the time is 9:49 p.m. So, in my mind, right, since it's past noon, that 9, in my mind I'm thinking it's 19. Now I add 2, right, making it 21:49. That's the time, right, 21:49. You just, if it's afternoon, you're just continuing because you have 12, and 13, 14 is 2, 15 is 3, 16 is 4, and so on until you hit 23:59, and then it goes to 0, 0, 0, 0. Like a calf scout. I do want to get like a white one, you know what I mean? It's more like like a dress one. This one is like my church hat. I'm not gonna lie, this is my church one. Yes. So 10 p.m. is gonna be 2200. Correct. And then 11 p.m. will be 2300. And it's really that easy. So let's say it's 4 p.m. All right. I want you to write in the chat right here, 4 p.m. in military time for me. And then I'll let you know if you're right or wrong. And don't be afraid to be wrong. So we all learn. So 4 p.m. is what time in military, like military time, right? Nobody tell them either. No. 4 p.m. would be 1600. Yes. Because you're taking the 4, right? And you're adding a 2. It'll be 1600. Correct. So don't be afraid, right? So, because remember, look, you're going to 12, and then you go to 13, which is 1. Then you go to 14, which is 2 p.m. Then 15, which is 3 p.m. 16, which is 4 p.m. Right? So you gotta imagine you have your noon, which is 12, and you just keep counting. You know, it may take you a little bit to get it at first, but it's not difficult once you figure it out. Lickety split, man, lickety split. Alright, I do not want to mispronounce your name. Vu. I'm not sure. Don't see how the rest of the world uses military time. Well, it's so much easier than saying, hey, show up at 3 a.m. Because sometimes maybe somebody might get confused or whatever, right? I'll show up at 3. Real quick, hey, show up at 3. And they're like, hey, is it 3 a.m.? Is it p.m.? If I say show up at 0300, you know that that's 3 in the morning. If I say, hey, show up at 1700, you know that that's 5 in the afternoon. And it takes some getting used to, but it's not too bad. Play the flute or something. Ooh, almost brought out my real voice. I'd be whispering too dang long. Alright, what do you say? What do you say, guys? We bring out this frog, huh? Look at that. Yeah, this chat, man, becomes super random. We kind of start talking about everything. And Allie Queen, what's up? Welcome back. We start talking about the most random things sometimes, and it kind of turns out, well, you know, I'll learn something, we entertain each other, so here we go. What is that one? It's nice to see you back, Allie Queen. Second math. Your music teacher had this. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. As you guys can see, I had to shave. Right, I was getting a nice, luscious patch of hair on my face. But I had to shave because I actually had to show up to work today in uniform. So that's why I'm wearing this shirt. This is my inside coat, army shirt. Hey Greg, welcome. That's pretty cool. I wish I could like read music. And I wish I could. I just can't. I'm not good at it. Hey, go get some food, Ellie Queen. You're all good. Thank you for stopping by. See, the tapping is not so bad because it's very relaxing. It's not too loud. It's very. Give a lurk view. Just staring at you. You know what I thought about buying too? I thought about buying like a metrodome, the ones that just go. But they go way too fast. They go like. I'm like, no, I don't need that. I need something slow that's gonna go. Not something that's super rapid, because that's not peaceful if it's super rapid. You guys. So, real quick, to answer Chris B's question, I think if I wasn't in the military, I would try like law enforcement, because that's initially what I went to college for, to get like a criminal justice degree and kind of get my foot in that field. But at the time it was, not a good time for cops to get hired where I grew up at. So I ended up joining the military because some of my friends had already done it and they said it was like the best thing. So, if not, I'd probably be either in law enforcement or a criminal. One of the two. I'd be great at both. I think that was my dog, I'm sorry. Send a lightning dome. Once you get back in America, I was wondering if I could send you. Oh, if you could send me a lightning dome. Yeah, dude, actually, when I get out to Korea, I'm gonna have a P.O. box. And then, we'll link up here on Twitch and you could just send me that if you want. A lightning dome, that sounds pretty cool. Nope. Sounds pretty good. I like that. I like that quite a bit, mate. Quite a bit. So what do you guys think about the hat? Do you guys like it? Yes, I agree. Lightning and rain and thunder. It's so peaceful, man. I could definitely fall asleep to that kind of sound. Literally just open up the patio and just enjoy the breeze. Enjoy the breeze, and I'd pass out, man. I'd probably pass out. I find it so peaceful. I agree 100%. So peaceful. I need some kind of like cricket sound. I wonder if they have those. And my wife also got me these like little zippers. I don't know how they sound. Serious kind of question. Okay. Let's see what your question is, and we'll see if we can answer it. Go ahead. See if you can hear this. It doesn't sound that great. It's not very tingly, I'd say. But I can kind of decorate it. No, not a good idea. That's not a good idea at all. Thanks, Chris. I like it too. Even though it still leaves a little bit of thing, but it's not too bad. Not too bad like the other one. I gotta make it even. I got a crooked old head. I was gonna say it's about World War III, so I don't know. Yeah, if it's political, just don't even bring it up, you know. I have a schedule on Twitch, and I need to post it up on the YouTube like channel. I'm gonna tell you right now what it is because I'm still like learning all this stuff, and I need to dial it in a little bit more. You know what I mean? Oh, where's the doggone schedule thing? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, grow. Let me see. Where doggone schedule? I think it's here. Okay, so today is Monday. My next live stream is probably gonna be on no, I have it here, on Thursday at 8:30 to 10. So we're over the mark right now. And then Saturday for sure, 11:30 p.m. Eastern time. Hey, welcome, Lictive. 11:30 Mountain time on Saturday, and then maybe Friday we'll do a stream then. Maybe, but I will post that on the YouTube, like about me, just so that people can have some consistency with me, because I'm kind of new at this. Okay, so be kind. Alright guys, we're at an hour and 40 some minutes, so not terrible, but I need to show my wife some love. Okay, so I live in Florida, and that is the most likely hit place by a nuke. So what do I do if a nuke gets launched around Florida in my city? I was thinking, because you're a soldier. Okay, look man, I'm gonna tell you the truth. If there is a nuclear weapon that has been confirmed launched to go to Florida, there's nothing you can do, bro. Because let's say you live in Tampa and that nuke lands in Tampa. Tampa's the target. It's gonna get there within, I don't know, 10 to 20 minutes. That's not gonna be enough time to get away from the blast zone. It's not, you know. So you might as well make peace with your God and call your loved ones and let them know that you love them. Because honestly, unless you have a like nuclear fallout shelter, there's nothing you can do. You know, I've accepted the fact that if we get bombed tomorrow, even if I knew beforehand, the chances of me escaping are tremendously low, you know, because everyone else is going to try to escape too, especially in Florida, such a populated state. And I know that kind of sucks. I bet you thought I was going to have like some cool army freaking knowledge on how to survive a nuclear explosion. No, there isn't. Unfortunately, unless you have a nuclear like bunker. Sorry man, it's just the hard truth. Okay, Crispy, off to bed, thanks for the ASMR. Hey, thank you for being here. Thank you for coming by. We will see you at the next one, Thursday. I will post it on the YouTube side, Thursday. Ian, you've been enjoying the lives, that's great. It's awesome. It's weird. I think my light has been on for too long, it just randomly turned to white. Alright guys, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it. Damn, that's like my worst fear, death. Like, I'm not in school for criminal justice to become a detective. Yeah, detective would be really cool, you know. But alright guys, this has been a Monday night chill decompression ASMR stream. because everybody knows that Mondays suck. Thank you for being here. Thank you for following and subscribing. And thank you. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials. You guys are awesome. And remember, I've got your six.